Okay, this is going to be a very short live stream just to show you just a quick price action move on Bitcoin. And I've seen this many times, and I want to show you what's going on, what I noticed. So this is based on diagonal trends, downtrends and uptrends, without looking at the horizontal price action, just diagonal. When I follow channels, downtrend or uptrend, I always notice this funny thing here. Most of the time, when I trace a downtrend, in this case, let's say this one, okay, I trade the swings, you know, then I trace, of course, in my horizontal levels, and I trade every time it goes back to retest resistance, goes back down, retest, blah 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 blah. The funny thing I notice is that sometimes when I see a downtrend, the thing that happens, how can I say this? I'm freestyling here, so bear with me. So when I see a downtrend, I'm expecting the price to break at some point bullish and keep going up. So I will have a change in market structure, and I will trade the uptrend in this case, okay? But what I notice most of the time, price, when it drops, it arrives here, drops even more, so it breaks my downtrend downward, and after that, usually indicators are very oversold. Let me see if I have RSI, for example, here. I didn't even check before to stream, but in this case, look at how oversold RSI is. Let me see if I can add the MACD too. Well, MACD is very lagging, so I don't use it a lot. Here it's a sign of reversal, but we are already late at this point. If you see here, let me put some vertical lines. So this is RSI. RSI, it's a leading indicator, so it's exactly where I should buy, the lowest point here. When it comes to MACD, the cross happens very late, so we are already going up. Anyways, what I notice is that when I see these things happen, this kind of price action, so a downtrend in this case, price breaks the downtrend downward, then it reverts. Then it goes back up. So it kind of makes a fake out. So it makes a fake out of the downtrend here, which is not a fake out. It's not a bearish. I mean, yeah, we can call it a bearish trap, I guess. A bearish of the bearish trend. So we see a drop there, and then price just reverses all the time. I mean, not all the time, but most of the time. I've seen this happening on Bitcoin a lot. So this is just to scare retail traders that we are going to drop even more, because of course, if you see this downtrend and price breaks even lower, everybody gets scared and opens shorts most of the time. But I notice these things, when these things happen, then the price, boom, just goes back up and starts in this case a small uptrend. Okay, that it stops here. I'm just charting the lowest part of the trend. This is Bitcoin just right now, so if you can see, like just the last part. I didn't check this price action in the previous in the previous months. I'm just noticing now. I'm just showing you. These things happened happens either bullish or bearish. So in this case, on the bullish side, it needs to break upward. So I'm gonna trace the highs. In this case, it didn't happen. Price didn't go above the uptrend and broke down. So in this case, didn't work. It didn't happen. No, it didn't work. Now we have another downtrend. This is the downtrend from, let's say, here to there. So it's making an high, a low, an high, low, lower high, and here happens the same things. While it's going down, price drops below the diagonal downtrend, and everybody is, oh fuck, this shit is bearish, let's short, and then price, boom, just reverse crazy. Okay, then it came back down, but still this could have been a nice long trade if we are using this kind of price action idea. This is the fake out that made everybody more bearish too. Come on, magnet. Okay. And as you can see, again, we can use the RSI to spot an oversold level here, which can confirm our possible reversal without it happening again. Okay, already. Sorry, it's late here. My English is so bad when I'm tired. And the MACD in this case just confirms right here. It just confirms the possible reversal. Again, MACD is more lagging, as you can see, compared to the RSI. So I noticed these things happened in a range of 2-3 days, okay? And this happened again here, and it might be happening. So we'll see if this kind of idea of mine will work. If I trade an uptrend here, this is the uptrend. This happened again. So we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. I'm actually, let's say, waiting for the break of oh my god, the magnet is just so bad. Okay. Sometimes I wait for this breakout, right? I wait for the breakout to confirm a possible downtrend. This is breaking. This might go down if I post an analysis in the channel. So if it makes a lower low, possibly it will go down here. But if I remove this, and this is the difference from if we have to use this strategy I'm showing you, when there is a downtrend, we trace the lows. When there is an uptrend, we trace the highs. Okay, and this happened again. It's going up, lower, high, low, higher, low, higher, low. Then it breaks up, making a fake out. So in this case here, everybody would be like, oh yeah, we're breaking, it's bullish, we're going up, it's breaking an uptrend in the upward, so it's fucking bullish, and then boom, just starts a drop. So in this case, we can look again. RSI, it's slightly overbought in this case. And MACD again crosses, as you can see here, later on. But we still can use both. I mean, we could have entered on RSI here, even though it's kind of risky because price could have could go higher. So it's still risky. Still, as everything is risky in the market. I mean, we don't have anything that is perfectly gonna work all the time, but it's still something, you know. So we could have entered right there. We could have entered on MACD cross, bearish cross here, and that would have been way better to enter on the breakdown of the uptrend, which would have been right here. So very low compared to here and here. Also on these the uptrend here, I mean, well, this is a broadening wedge. So if we have to follow this trend, instead of entering here on RSI or here on the MACD bullish cross, we would have entered here on the break of the downtrend, and we would have just made this little long trade. Let's see here where we would have entered. In this case, we would have entered here very late. We would have made nothing there. While if we follow the strategy, we would have entered here, or we would have entered here. You guys might be saying, well, why how we do if we break and we keep dropping? Well, that's a possibility for sure, but in this case is the good thing is that the RSI will be very oversold, and if it's that oversold, I'm expecting a bounce at this point. But you know, might work, might not work, maybe 50-50 as always. I didn't see any other. Let's see, I didn't check before, but look at here. Yeah, here there is another one actually. This is an uptrend, so we trace the eye. Okay, right there. This is a local uptrend, very small uptrend, but still an uptrend. Price breaks up, and in this case, if I trace RSI oversold, see, this could have been a tricky entry, because if we enter here, price went up again, and we could have been stopped out in this case, but we could have waited for the cross of MACD. In this case, the cross of MACD happens right here. So right there, if we would have entered, let me make this blue, would have entered here, yeah, maybe we could have got stopped out here too, but still the downtrend still started. Okay, so maybe in this case wouldn't work, would have worked. Oh my god, these fucking verbs in English are making me nuts. Wouldn't worked properly as it did in these three trades, but still signaled a downtrend move. Okay, let's check if there are any other. I'm looking this over and over because I trace the diagonal trend lines, and I'm noticing this all the time. This is a small downtrend, no, maybe an accumulation. I mean, this is going down slightly. The lows are not going down so much, but still is a downtrend that broke downward, and this is the RSI oversold here, not as much, but we had a drop. Everybody here, oh, let's short, things drop down. This falling wedge didn't break upward. Usually falling wedge breaks upward, but in this case it didn't. Goes back down, and boom, things start to go up. So again, another fake out here, and we could have entered on RSI oversold or on the cross of MACD. So see how high we would have entered compared to the RSI. See how lagging MACD can be, and price goes up. Boom, 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 boom. We would have closed I don't know where. So it's funny, man. Like I'm noticing this thing on the recent pattern on Bitcoin. Very interesting, very interesting. here it didn't happen. Here we have just a downtrend. Here we have an uptrend. Here we have a downtrend. It didn't happen. So I don't know. You guys can play with this and let me know what you think. Come in the chat and let me know if you can spot this pattern even before. I think it looks cool. Okay. That's it. Just wanna make this video very short. Hopefully you guys liked it, and I will talk to you guys in the